Myra here. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna share with you tips and tricks that I've learned on how to easily blend your eyeshadows. So if you wanna know how, keep on watching. Okay, so before we begin, I just wanna make a quick shout out to Mama Jelique. Kasi nag-comment siya dun sa isang video ko and babasahin ko siya sa inyo. And sabi niya, nice po ate, gusto ko talaga matuto ng blending. So this video is for you. I made this video para ma-share ko sa iyo kung ano yung mga tips and tricks na natutunan ko on how to have a well-blended eyeshadow. So if you wanna know how, just keep on watching. Okay, so for today's tutorial, I'll only be using my Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette. Kasi sobrang ganda nito. Sobrang daling i-blend. It's very pigmented and sobrang ganda lang talaga niya. And as you can see, I've already did my brows and nag-prime na rin ako ng eyelids. I only used concealer. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to set our lids para mas maganda yung blending natin mamaya. Because yung concealer, medyo tacky siya, medyo malagkit. Para mas madaling mag-blend ng eyeshadow, kailangan nating iset yan with a powder. So, I would choose something like skin tone color or something brighter. So, in this palette, meron siyang ganitong shade. And then, yan yung gagamitin natin. I'm just gonna use a fluffy blending brush to spread it all around. Okay, so next na pupuntahan natin is transition shade. So, what I like about this palette is meron na siyang nakalagay na transition dito at saka dito. So, meron kang dalawang choice ng transition shade. Depende na lang sa skin color mo and depende dun sa look na gagawin mo. Okay, if you want it to be more sheared out and softer yung transition shade mo, I would go for something like this. Para siyang skin tone na color. Parang ganyan. So, I would say this is a mid-tone color. Not too light, not too dark. Ayan. So, I'm just gonna dip in. And then, I'd like to tap off the excess. And then, lalagay natin tong transition shade doon sa ating crease line. Simula ako dito. So, there. Now, when it comes to crease color or transition shade, I'd like this na paunti-unti lang yung lagay para hindi kayo mahirapan mag-blend. Kasi, if you go in with a lot of product, tapos nilagay nyo agad sa crease nyo or sa lids nyo, mahirapan kayong mag-blend. So, the key, okay, first tip para madaling mag-blend is a little at a time. Yun yung key. A little at a time. So, once I place the color, I'm going to diffuse. Okay, isa-swirl ko yung brush ko para kumalat yung color, sumabog siya, and hindi siya harsh. Because this is just a transition color, I want it to be diffused. So, kikita nyo ba? It's a soft color. It's a soft mid-tone color. And what it does is, tutulungan niya tayo na i-shear out or i-diffuse, i-blend out yung susunod na shade na ilalagay natin sa ating crease line. So, for me, I'd like to start with something light lang na ganyan. And then later on, once I've put on yung crease color ko talaga, kung kailangan ko pa siyang balikan para ma-shear out lalo yung crease shade, babalik ako dito sa color na to. For now, let's start with this kind of intensity. So, again, ito yung meron ng crease transition shade, and then ito yung wala pa. As you can see, it's very light, it's sheer, but that already will help us to blend out or sheer out yung crease color na susunod nating ilalagay. By the way guys, if you're wondering, I use this tapered blending brush to apply my transition shade. Okay, so this time punta naman tayo sa crease color, and I'm changing my brush to a smaller blending brush. So, compare ka lang. Ito yung brush na ginamit ko kanina. So, mas maliit to. Ito ngayon yung gagamitin natin. Okay, so, para mas makita nyo, pipili ako ng mas stronger ang color para mas makita nyo talaga siya. And I'm going to zoom you in a bit. Ayan, kitang-kita nyo na yung mga pores ko. And then, I will dip into this color. The pink one. So, ito, konti lang. Ayan. Ayan lang yung nakuha niya sa brush. A little at a time. So, ang gagawin ko, magsa-start ako dito. Sa outer part. And I just want to lay down the color and then bring it up to the crease. Doon mismo sa area kung saan tumutupi yung talukap. So again, I'm gonna dip in. Then put the color there. And then bring it up to the crease. So, windshield wiper motion, pabalik-balik lang para ma-blend natin yung color. I'll make sure na nandito lang siya dun sa may crease line. I-avoid ko na lumampas dun sa ating transition shade. So, mag-focus lang ako dun mismo sa tupi nung talukap ko. And tip number 2, one thing that I've learned is, if you want a soft blend, you want to hold your brush dito banda sa dulo, or somewhere in the middle, but huwag kayong magbe-blend na nandito sa may harap ng brush. Kasi mas harsh yung makikreate natin na shadows and shades. So, kung gusto natin na shared out, dito tayo hawak banda sa may dulo ng brush. So, you can see, I'm building the color little by little. And once I have my color there, I am going to get a clean brush. Pwede rin yung brush na ginamit natin pang set nung ating eyelids. So, I have this fluffy brush. And I'll go over the edges para mas ma-blend palalo siya. Okay, so I'll continue building up the color until I get the intensity that I want. So, ayan, I already have my crease color on. Now, at this point, nakuha ko na yung intensity na gusto ko, you can decide to go back with your transition shade para mas ma-diffuse pa yung color. Or if you feel like it's already enough, then you can just use a clean brush para balikan siya. But for me, for now, babalikan ko lang ng konti yung transition shade natin. And then, i-blend ko siya dun lang sa taas nung crease shade para mas mag-blend siya sa skin color. So, the key here, another tip is to take your time. Huwag niyo siyang madaliin. And, light lang yung hawak sa brush para hindi rin masakit sa mata. Para mas madaling ma-blend out yung shade. Okay, so at this point, maglalagay lang ako ng lid color and I will use this one for my lid color at gagamit ako ng flat brush for this one. So, ilalagay ko lang siya dito sa aking mobile lid. And, paabutin ko siya dun sa may crease. Hanggang dun sa may crease line. Okay, so right now, I want to intensify my outer V. So, I'm going to switch brushes. So, flat brush pa rin siya, pero mas maliit. Ayan. Kasi gusto kong i-concentrate yung color dun sa outer V lang. So, I'm going back with this shade. Okay, swiping motion. Hindi ko siya dinudot-dot ha. Swipe lang, ganun. To avoid fallouts na rin. And then, dito tayo sa outer V and ipapat-pat ko lang siya dyan to intensify the color. Okay, so babalik tayo dun sa brush na ginamit ko kanina without any product and then i-blend out lang natin. Okay, so babalikan ko lang siya with a clean brush and I'll blend in the edges. Kukuha ulit ako ng flat na brush. This is a clean brush. And then, maglalagay tayo ng brow bone highlight. I'll be using a matte shade para lahat matte. So, babalikan ko tong color na to. And then, lagay lang natin siya sa ilalim ng brows. And then, I'll softly blend it in with our transition shade. Makakatulong din to in case na napataas yung pag-blend out nyo. So, this helps to bring down the shade. There. So, this is how it looks on both eyes. And, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my makeup and babalikan ko kayo. So, this is the final look, guys. I hope you liked this video, so don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And please do subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. Kung meron kayong mga questions or meron kayong mga gustong itanong sa akin or gusto nyo humingi ng tips tungkol sa pagme-makeup, comment down below and gagawa natin ng video yan. So, I hope nag-enjoy kayo at sana natulungan ko kayo dun sa mga gustong matutong mag-blend. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again on my next one. Bye!